Meantime, postal workers nationwide are sounding the alarm tonight about a proposed plan by the Trump administration to take over the independent United States Postal Service. Last month, the president said his administration was looking into transferring it to the U.S. Department of Commerce.
Well, we want to have a post office that works well and doesn't lose massive amounts of money. And we're thinking about doing that, and it'll be a form of a merger.
DOJ leader Elon Musk also suggested privatizing the self-funded company. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy says he plans to cut 10,000 workers and billions of dollars from the service. Tonight, 7 News reporter Jordan Johnson is sharing the voices of postal workers who want the USPS to remain the public and self-funded service it's been for the past 250 years.
Right now on the chopping block.
Kind of disbelief. It's a little outrageous.
It's discouraging. It's disheartening.
Postal Service workers in Buffalo are raising their voices against the possibility of the Postal Service going private.
Worked here so long, and you see them picking away at it. You know what you worked at your whole life. It's you know, like I said, and lately it's most concerning.
2 weeks ago, Trump's senior advisor Elon Musk said the U.S. should privatize the Postal Service to cut back on costs. Although the public service is generally self-funded through sale of postage stamps and postal services, not tax dollars. On Thursday, postal workers in Buffalo and across the country took to the sidewalks to bring awareness on how this decision could impact you.
We receive no federal funding from the government, and that the Postal Service belongs to the American people. It's in the Constitution as such, and it was designed not to make a profit. It was never established to make a profit. It was established to provide a service to people.
If the Postal Service were to go private, delivery prices could increase by at least 30%. That's according to Wells Fargo analysts. The Postal Service prices are already 25 to 60% lower than FedEx and UPS.
It doesn't make any sense to me, because the Postal Service it's exactly that. It's a service. It's a service to the American people. Without the Postal Service, the other privatized companies would take advantage of the American people, and that's what we are. We're checks on that kind of stuff.
It makes me kind of anxious for what will happen to our decent paying jobs and with benefits. Also, it makes me kind of mad, because this is a public service that we do for people.
The head of the National Association of Letter Carriers says he welcomes help to addressing the agency's financial problems, but is against any move to privatize the Postal Service. Jordan Johnson, 7 News, Buffalo.